Hi everyone, this is Ravi Kumar Singh, Assistant Professor at International School of Management, Patna. These we are going to discuss corporate communication. Uh, the subject code is 302305. Now, in this course, we are going to discuss the following things, like according to the syllabus of the university, the course content about media, uh, different kind of media vehicles, advertising, sales promotion, direct marketing, public relation, personal selling. So in total, this course is going to talk about the marketing communication in detail, advertising, public relation, all the communication mix. Hmm. Uh, so the credit of this course is 4. Internal assessment will be of 40 marks. End semester will be of 60 marks, which will be conducted by the university. So now, in this chapter 1, we are going to discuss what do we mean by communication, then what is the process of communication, then what we mean by corporate communication, organization, uh, objectives of corporate communication, types of corporate communication, and objectives and elements of marketing communication. So all these uh, learnings will be divided in 4 lectures. So now let's come to the first lecture, first session, in which we are going to discuss about communication and the communication process and the elements of communication. So, if we define communication, communication is the process of conveying intended meaning from one entity or group to another entity or group through the use of mutually understood signs, symbol, sounds, etc. So, from this definition, it is clear that number one, communication is a process. So, this process discusses about conveying meaning from one party to another party. So, one party will be the marketer or the organization, and the other party can be the customers and other stakeholders. So, the and this communication happens by using certain kind of signs, symbol, text, audio, uh, verbal communication, even, which must be mutually understood by the both parties, right? So this is the definition of communication. So if we talk about the definition given by Oxford, communication means the imparting or exchanging of information by speaking, writing, or using some other medium. So the exchange, imparting or exchanging. So exchange of what? Exchange of information, exchange of ideas. Hmm. How? By speaking, writing, or using any other medium like sign, symbol, or something. Hmm. So this definition is according to the Oxford Dictionary. Now, the communication process, how communication happens. So you can find there are two circles, like a Venn diagram. So in the first circle, in the pink circle, the elements are: number one, sender, then second one is message, then encoding, then decoding, then receiver, then the receiver gives a response, feedback, and that comes to sender. And in the mm, whole process passing through a media. Without a media, we can't communicate from one entity to another, or establish communication from one party to another party. So media or medium is required. And in between, the element of noise will be always there. So noise means competing communication. For marketing, noise means competing communication. So if we follow this model, thus you have a content, you have a message, and this message is getting encoded by sender. So sender is the creator or of the message. So sender creates and encodes in a certain fashion, and it it passes with using media to the receiver. There the receiver decodes that message, and after decoding means when he understands that message, when he gets that message, and he understands that message, then the receiver gives certain kind of response. It may give certain kind of feedback also, which can go to sender, and which can help to redesign or continue that communication channel, or redesign the message. So in this whole process, there are two important things. Number one, the sender's field of experience and the receiver's field of experience. Hmm. So it means the common thing between the sender and the receiver. So this field of experience is uh, like the culture, language, the use of signs and symbol. So all these things constitute the field of experience. So if the receiver belongs to some other culture, he understand different language, and the sender understand different language, and the sender is creating a message in English, but the receiver is not able to understand English. He understand only French. Then what will happen? The receiver will not be able to decode that message and give response. So that is the importance of field of experience. So if we write down the above model, we can summarize the above model as uh, as the following elements. Number one, parties. So there are two parties: number one, sender, and number two, receiver. And content is your message, which is encoded by the sender and decoded by the receiver. Hmm. So this is message is your content. Hmm. Now the tool, we send the communication using some kind of tool, some kind of media. This media can be uh, radio, television, and anything. Which media means simply which carries your communication. Then the processes. So there are four processes in this communication. Number one is encoding, which is done at sender send; decoding, which is done by the receiver; then response and feedback. This is also the receiver's. process. So when the receiver decodes the message, understand it, and feel to response, then it gives response. It gives, similarly it can give, the receiver can give some kind of feedback. Hmm. Then the last element is the interference. Interference means through which our message can be, there will be failure. This interference can create failure in the communication of message. So it is noise. Noise is a interference. Noise means competing communication. So if in any medium the noise level will be high, the chances of communication will be, effective communication will be lower. And also we have discussed about the field of experience. So there must be common field of experience, means both sender and receiver must be aware of the culture, the language, and other environmental factors. uh, there must be some kind of similarity. You must understand, as a sender, you must understand the receiver's language, receiver's culture, receiver's understanding of signs and symbol, because for culture to culture, the meaning of sign and symbol changes. So all these things are related to communication and the process of communication. So for any kind of query or clarification, you can reach me, you can write email to me. Thank you very much.